We will talk about the market in this video with a focus on XRP, which is now going through a minor downturn. Bitcoin is leading the downturn once more. We'll also talk about Bitcoin because, as you may remember, it comes first. We will also read a statement outlining the origins of real-world tokenization, including how it will start and how real-world assets will be tokenized. The 9 billion XRP that have been captured in trading over the last 24 hours will now be examined. Relax, take a seat, and let's begin using Bitcoin. At $91,248 as of right now, it has dropped 3.29% in the past day, and the market is doing the same. Ethereum closed today at $3,079, down 5.39%. XRP is currently down 5%, trading at $2.37, after we did an amazing job of holding the $2.50 mark. Solana too is in distress. $1.76. Cardano is very down. It was just over $1 and down 8.61%. AVEX is down 8%. Look, SUI is down along with everything else. Stellar HBAR is completely unavailable. It is probably as if a waterfall elevated the, call it what you will, Chainlink is down. Why is it not working? I will give you one argument for why. Bitcoin is declining, it is pulling the rest of the market lower. Look, the playbook for kwon is very simple. For Bitcoin, there will be another one down here. In my view, this is the down, this is the movement. To what extent do we descend? The Bitcoin chart was acquired. I'll show it to you, we'll review it, but this is what we're looking at. The market as a whole also falls. When Bitcoin does, bull run is yelled by everyone, alt run, it's done. Trump assumes office. Jensen will be quitting his job at the end of this month. As Bitcoin hits a new all-time high, I'm watching it closely. I think that's as simple as the playbook. They were running out of time, so they had to drag Bitcoin through the woodwork right now. But guess what? Everything will rise, and it's astonishing that XRP was able to move independently before Bitcoin took off. When the price of Bitcoin rises, XRP will rise in tandem. I never thought that, at $3.18 trillion, we would be speculating that we would fall below $3 trillion. We should monitor that. January Bitcoin dumping is regular in the years after the halving. According to analysts, Bitcoin prices might increase from their current levels to over 200,000 before the end of 2025. A 130% increase similar to that in the peak year of the last cycle. This merely serves as another proof that this year's bull run is still going strong. I'm going to blow this up. Over here on the left is 2017. You can see everything that happened in January. Between about $1,200 and the $800 level, we saw a big correction. It was thought that the bull run was over. We know about the 2021 bull run and how the rest of the year played out. Bitcoin was just over 41 at the moment. It dropped to about 34.5%. We know what happened during the January bull run. When Bitcoin dropped to the $90,000 range, it was trading at about $120,000. You know what comes next. This year will be a significant turning point for Bitcoin in the near future, and we are almost there. This is your 4-hour super bearish Bitcoin chart, yet you can see that there is still one bullish day per month. In the first quarter, Bitcoin is headed to the moon. Therefore, anticipate reaching a number of $120,000 to $130,000. Not so long ago, on the 8th, we reversed and went sideways. This is the course of events. Will the price of Bitcoin hit the $90,000 mark, or might it continue to rise into the 80s? It won't go deep or last long, in my opinion, but once we get into this dense green, when we make contact with it, the price will reverse and rise once more. Some or all say, that's what we're looking for. It's that simple. We had a reversal up here, as you can see. At the bottom of the night, the price dropped and then rose again. Bitcoin will soon lose its hold and we will soon experience a turnaround. What is going well for XRP? We got into the big, thick crimson bands over the weekend. A minor price reversal prevented us from breaking out and hitting $260. Red highlights the reversal that is now occurring. Seeing this outline in green, which is what we want, would have been uplifting. To what extent is she capable? We talked about the $217 level, which might reach $205. I don't see getting beneath there because it's thick green and costs about $97. We talked a lot about down 96 and down 97. I just don't see that happening. I don't see it happening. Here, we want the market as a whole to recover. We need to keep our position above this green bar if we want to stay bullish. Where are we now seated? 235? We can turn it back up to the upside if it stays above 232, which is where we have some support for this thing. But we still have 2 days left, and if the SEC doesn't let us know if they want to file an appeal, or if this matter is truly over, you can expect this to soar back up to the top and hit the 250-260 range. After Gensler leaves office and Trump wins office, that's what I'm watching. People pay attention because there are 3 really bullish items coming out in the next week or two. This was released by Michael Branch. Did anyone else catch the Peter Brandt story, which also brought in $8.99 billion in trading volume in the last day? In the past, he would ridicule XRP and call people stupid for investing in it. He has now changed his mind and is expressing regret, admitting that he made a mistake and informing everyone at XRP that he is quitting the group. A decisive breakout over 250 is what we wanted to see, and we did. Excuse me, but we must maintain that and use it as our new level of support or resistance. Percentage increase, for example. The first 250 and 272 must take place before we can finally discuss the $3.50 to $6.50 level and move on to those 350s. People grow weary of watching it fall into this $2 bracket. I warned you it wouldn't be simple. XRP is making it extremely difficult to get through, and we will be in Chop City for a long time. Will it shatter? Everything breaks, of course, but when is the question? Thank you for your support of XRP. I understand. Clearly, resistance is rising. On the 4-hour red, this is. We mentioned that they currently got about 260, whereas you received about 272. I got it when I was 260. As you can see, before going up the food chain to 232, 225-ish, 220-ish, and 208, we must establish 250 as our new support level. Actually, I believe we just included it because we just touched it and couldn't break over it. We're looking at that, so it's fantastic that we had a lot of support on the way down. If you're curious as to why, remember that I don't even need to check the XLM charts anymore because we can tell that baby brother XLM is doing the same thing as XRP when it's up and ripping. I don't think the remainder of the month will go according to plan, but I can assure you that there will be significant cryptocurrency movements soon. Here I believe XRP will make a significant rebound. I believe that Bitcoin will ultimately break out. It's presumably a last desperate test of that last bottom section. 900.00 is held up even after I said it wouldn't break. On Bitcoin, that 900.00 hasn't yet cracked. Let's wait and see. About 903.00 is the final time that Bitcoin has a chance to hold at 900.00. Check to see if they succeed. XRP is still increasing at 233. I think today will be a little challenging. I think there will be some respite and a recovery. Remember that as we get to this green zone, the price will somewhat reverse. Pay attention to Bitcoin. So